Hey everybody, welcome to the Man Leek. I'm John as always, and today we're going to head back to Dragons of Tarkir, but we're going to go back into the sealed format. In 4 weeks, I will be at Grand Prix Montreal, where we will be playing sealed Dragons of Tarkir 1 week before Magic Origins comes out. But I want to get some practice for that format. I want to do fairly well at the Grand Prix. So I'm going to start chaining together some Phantom sealed events. The next 4 weeks of Spikey Saturday will be these sealed events as I prepare for Grand Prix Montreal, and I hope you enjoy them. We'll still be doing some Modern Masters on Wacky Wednesday, of course, but Spikey Saturday is Dragons of Tarkir sealed. So I'll bring you back once we open our packs. Alright, here we are with our pool. Let's see what we've got. I see a Silumgar and an Ojutai's Command. That's interesting. Let's sort by our rarity. So we've got Silumgar, cool, Ojutai's Command, Mirror Mockery, Frontier Siege, ew, Dragon Lord's Prerogative, ugh, and Assault Formation, whoa. Alright. Alright, this could be bad. Well, let's sort by color. And let's do my usual, pull down all of these super awesome playable cards per color. Aven Skirmisher, nope. Dragon Hunter, yeah, that's totally playable. Dramoka Warrior, yeah. Let's sort these by color. Dramoka Captain, yeah. Abzan Sky Captain, I guess. And that's about it that's, total auto includes in a white deck. What about in blue? Mirror Mockery is okay. Palace Familiar, 2 of them. Well, if we have exploit stuff, perhaps. Ojutai's Breath, yes. Updraft Elemental in the slow deck, which arguably is all sealed decks. Silumgar Sorcerer, sure. Lotus Path to Jin, yes. Ojutai Interceptor, totally fine. Youthful Scholar, oh, please have exploit stuff for me, please. And Dragon Lord's Prerogative, perhaps. Foul Tongue Shriek is the bad one. Yeah, Invocation's the good one. Hand of Silumgar, sure. Butcher's Glee, sure. Double Dousing Gloom, yes. Minister of Pain, you are an exploit person, so I guess. Gravecrawler, definitely. Butcher, sure. Deathwind. Well, blue-black is looking pretty solid, I gotta say, with the Silumgar sitting over there. But let's see what red and green have for us. We've got a Wild Slash, an Aspirant, a Roast, a Heel Cutter, a Sarkhan's Rage, a Sprinting Warbrute, Triple Volcanic Rush. Yeah, that's some okay red. Green, well, we could do the Assault Formation thing. We probably won't, but we could. Beastbreaker, okay. Whisperer, yeah. Inspiring Call? What is that? Oh, yeah, that one. Maroon Mark, Siege, Fruit, Return to the Earth, Bowmasters, Stampeding Elk, and a Dragon. I don't super like that green, to be honest. Don't super like it. What are our multicoloreds here? We've got Ojutai's Command, Silumgar, Harsh Sustenance. Well, white's out, I think. There's just nothing really in white taking me there. I'm liking blue-black a fair bit. I'm liking red, so red-black maybe, but probably not. Probably not. So let's build the blue-black deck and see what it looks like. Whoops, not Ojutai's Command. Silumgar, Sorcerer. So, Dragon Lord's Prerogative, that's draw 4? No. Yes. Yes, that's draw 4 for 6 mana at instant speed. That's pretty okay in sealed because it tends to be a much slower format, so I would put that in as playable. Lore Master can go in, Updraft Elemental since we're going to try to go a little bit slow. We've got a Youthful Scholar in, we could throw in a Palace Familiar. Anything else work? I guess Dutiful Attendant, if need be. And our Silumgar is kind of our inevitability that's going on. What do we have for mana fixing? What do we have for mana fixing? We've got not much. We've got a black-green land, and we do have an Evolving Wilds, so that's good to see. We do have an Evolving Wilds. So the best cards to splash, I assume, would be the Slash, the Roast, the Sarkhan's Rage. So maybe lightly splash red for a Rage, a Roast, and a Slash. And then we could go with our black-red land and Evolving Wilds. I think that sounds pretty good, actually, to me. Yeah, I'm liking the blue-black, pretty light red splash. We have a dragon to reveal for Dragon Lord's Prerogative. If we don't, it really doesn't matter. I can't see that being countered, really, and sealed, at least. 13 creatures is a little bit light, but ideally we can be a bit more controlling and just stick a Silumgar or something. Yeah. I kind of like that. Any other things we can throw in? Not really, with the addition of red. So yeah, I think I like that. I'm going to go Evolving Wilds, Bloodfell Caves, and then add in 7/5/3. Well, I don't know about the 3, especially because I'm not casting Wild Slash on turn 1 or Roast on turn 2 or anything like that. They're going to be later game anyways. So 3 red sources sounds fine to me, and then 7/6 black. And I think that's going to be our blue-black deck. And it's probably just going to be the deck we play, I think. But let's see what we can mess around with. Let's return all that jazz back to the sideboard. Let's see if maybe this becomes a Wacky Wednesday video. Assault Formation. Beastbreaker just because... what's Assault Formation do? It's 1 green for the defender thingy. So we could make Glade Watcher attack anyways, I guess. Whisperer could become an attacker. Cost on Yearling works. It's a 2/4. Does anything else work? Well, Airy Bowmasters works. Stampeding Elk Herd, of course, just because. And that, why not? So what else has big butts? Gravecrawler, you're a 3/6. Wandering Tomb Shell, you're a 1/6. Sipsic Icebreakers, you're a 2/3. So is green-black the way to go with this Assault Formation Toughness Matters deck? I think so. So we'd go Deathwind, Butcher, Gravecrawler, Tomb Shell, Icebreakers, Dutiful Attendant, Douse, Butcher's Glee. Is it a May, or do they just always assign? They always assign Toughness as the combat damage. All right. Still, hand is fine. So there's 18 cards right there. Frontier Siege. Your mana and or fighting? Flying fighting. That's bad. So Silumgar would have to be a splash. Ventmaw would have to be a splash. Silumgar would be so good, though. Silumgar would be so good. Turn him into a 7/7. So yeah, we will splash for him. Is there any other blue that I would super want to throw in if I'm splashing? Not really. Maybe an Updraft Elemental. I don't really have the stuff to be splashing like this. I mean, I guess I could go Silumgar Monument. And then throw in the... where'd it go? The Updraft Elemental. Sorcerer, what are you? You're a 2/1. Jin's a 3/4. That kind of works. So there's 22. Well, I guess Minister of Pain works. Anything else? Anything else? Not terribly. Not terribly. Lore Master, you're a 3/2, right? Yes, you are. You're a 3/1. You're a 2/2. I guess Minister of Pain. So I guess this is our fun deck. If things aren't quite working out with our blue-black, we maybe switch into this just for some fun, but I don't think I'm going to seriously give this one a try. So we go green-black land and Evolving Wilds, and then basically the same, I think. 6/6/3? That would be virtually 5 blue sources, counting the monument. It seems a little bit high. I need it for the Elemental, the Djinn, and Silumgar. I think we could get away with 2. Evolving Wilds makes it 3. Silumgar makes it 4. And then go for 1 extra. Maybe green, because we've got a bunch of double green. Yeah, let's do that. So that, I think, is our fun deck. If we're just not having it with our original deck, we'll go with this fun deck here. It doesn't look great. It could be okay, but who knows. Let's save that as deck number 2. Whoops. Deck number 2. So the other option I was looking at was black-red. I liked a lot of the red we had. The Wild Slash, the Aspirant, the Roast, you're a 2-3 dash? Yeah. The Heel Cutter, the Rage, the War Brute. And then it kind of falls off a little bit. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe 6 isn't quite all that awesome. So if we've got red, we could try to go for the Ventmaw deck. So we could throw that in with a Beast Breaker, a Whisperer, a Yearling, I guess. Bowmaster, Elkherd. That's only 12 cards. Yeah, I don't think red and green are deep enough to be main colors, really. I think blue-black is just what this pool wants to be. And so blue-black splashing the good red removal, I think, seems pretty okay to me. So I think we're going to go with no decks available matching your pool. Excuse me. I saved both of those decks. Don't make me rebuild it. All right, we're rebuilding it. So what was it? It was Hand, Butcher's Glee, Douse, Douse, Dutiful, Minister, Gravecrawler, Butcher, Deathwind. Pull them in. Mockery, Familiar, Breath, Elemental, Sorcerer, Djinn, Interceptor, Youthful Scholar, Prerogative, Silumgar, Wild Slash, Roast, and Sarkhan's Rage. Is that 23? It's 22. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what did I miss? What did I miss? I didn't have in the Tomb Shell, the Icebreakers, or the Shriek. Did I have in a second Familiar? Did I have something else from the red? Oh, why isn't my video saved and rendered already? 12 creatures. So I had 13, so it was a creature that we had in. So is anything missing? Did anything fall into some other section? No, doesn't look like it. So was it a second Palace Familiar? It seems a little bit weird because I've got what? Sorcerer, you exploit, right? Yeah. Sorcerer, Minister, Gravecrawler, Butcher. 4 exploit sources. So I guess we're looking at Familiar or Lore Master. Maybe Familiar's just better. Get card draw, draw into removal, get out Silumgar. So yeah, let's go with the second Palace Familiar. Hopefully that's what our deck was. Hopefully. And then we go Evolving Wilds, Bloodfell Caves, and we added lands. And we took away a mountain and added that into a swamp. All right, there's our deck again. Let's save that deck as deck number 3, despite the fact that we definitely had other ones, but it only thinks we had that one. Maybe because I threw the basic lands back up there, it thinks this is a different pool now, because these basic lands obviously weren't in my pool to begin with. That would be my best guess. So if we do want to go for the Assault Formation deck, we're going to have to rebuild that on the fly. But I think this is the deck. I feel kind of happy with this. I think we'll see how it turns out. If we just get our butts handed to us in match 1, match 2, we may side into the Assault Formation deck and see what happens. But I'll see you guys for round 1.